Okay. Over here. Wrong seat. Hello.
I'm pretty good. How are you? Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good.
That's good. I gotta stick stuff
Pardon, say again?
away.
Let me double check. Are you clocking on for sheriff duty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one more with me.
Of course that won't work because it's like that.
I didn't see anyone when I came in.
Yeah, no one's here yet.
I did not.
Oh, come on. Thank you.
After tsunami, see you guys soon.
How are you, Emily? No.
Hello.
Hey, Corrido.
Hi. Are you jumping on sheriff's?
Yeah.
Officer.
He's in the cells for you.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. I need to take
Sure.
my fucking shit.
Sheriff.
Oh, fuck.
Sheriff.
So why are you restricted now?
Oh, I always have been. I've never gotten off restricted.
Really? Why?
I don't know. They've never wanted to do
Sure,
the test
please.
with me, so...
Let me in.
You know, dude, you're in port. You should have got your silver already. Get onto him about it.
I put my EI in. Nothing ever came of it.
I'll speak to, hang on. Let me call him. And I'll see if she can do it for you.
Yeah. After tsunami. This could take a while. Need.
Officer.
Shen, can you
Officer Smith.
Sheriff.
Because Steven's in port,
Can you let my
where's Connie?
lawyer in?
And he's still restricted silver. But he's done his silver.
Sheriff, my lawyer.
Yeah. So I was wondering if you can do it because Steven's like this long without having silver.
Please. Stephen.
Who's yelling?
Just hang on a mate.
Ah, sorry, I
Hey,
thought it
Stephen.
was the guy in the cells yelling. You know,
Thank
come
you,
through.
Stephen.
So you're here as a lawyer, correct?
Yeah, I'm the lawyer.
Yeah, no worries.
Can you give me a quick search again?
I need to wait again.
Yeah, I just got searched before in the police station. I just only got us to make sure I got nothing on there.
Then, so I need to also get, because you, yeah, I don't know for sure that you are a registered lawyer. I've got to double check.
I'm not a registered lawyer, but I'm an independent lawyer.
Okay. Not sure if you can do court duties not being a registered lawyer.
I'm allowed. I did it just 2 days ago, and I talked to the officer. He said I'm allowed to.
Okay.
He spoke to me about it. I can't do it with a partner. I can only do it by myself.
Yep. Can I also get your ID? Because I need to also be able to make sure you are who you
That's
say you are.
completely fine.
No worries. I'll just run that, make sure nothing. Yep. Okay, that's fine. 'Cause, like, obviously, if you had violence towards police, well,
Don't worry, Steve. I don't got violence toward police.
yeah, but you know what I mean. If you did, well, that might be a different story.
Might be a little different.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just give you a search as well. Do you want to just put your hands up and turn around? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. I'll start from the bottom, work my way up. Just easier for me.
It's all good, Steve.
Okay. The screwdriver need to go away. Other than that, you're fine. So if
You
you
can
could
take the
just
screwdriver.
that you've got 2 of them. You sure you don't want to stick them in a car?
What did you say, Stephen?
You've got 2 of them. You sure you don't want to stick them in a car?
Oh, nah. Take
No? Okay, I can take them off you then. It's just, yeah, can't come in with them. Because they could be classed as a weapon.
I didn't even know you could actually hold screwdrivers.
It's bit iffy, but you can't really hold them per se, but you could still technically,
That's true.
you know, use them as a weapon. You can put your hands down.
Yeah.
You know, if you really thought about it, you could.
I mean, yeah. You could find a way.
Yeah, so it's just best cover all bases. Just say weapon, not allowed. Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
But I was giving you the option to put them away. You know.
Yeah, you can take.
Yeah.
Can I come with you?
Yeah. I'm not sure if this one auto locks. He's like,
I think so.
oh, there's 2 of them. I don't know which one's yours.
What does a
So
Ronnie do
this
in here?
is-
It's mine right here.
Okay, no worries. I'll just,
Steven, can I send
give me a second, Credo.
request? Sorry to be a pain. in the-
Ronnie.
It's all good.
It's like, mate.
Sorry,
Just
what was
had to check everything.
gonna run it.
Just check from bottom,
Back
top
to
down.
up
Do,
to
do,
the
do,
idea, but
do, do, do.
That way
Yeah.
there is evidence.
Yeah, all good. It's not a weapon, so that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, still dodgy
Hey,
on the
how are
left
you,
hand side.
Ronnie?
I'm good, how are you?
That's good. I'm good, thanks.
That's good. 6.
Been enjoying life?
Yeah, just been, Vic Pole stuff and...
Yeah, I know the feeling. Don't worry.
Wait, why are you doing sheriffs?
Because there's a court case, so I decided I'll do sheriffs to help out.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
the magistrate up there, Stephen?
I'm not sure. Let me just
GSR,
jump on radio.
Alright. You coming back for GSR or gunshot residue?
Because I've been shot.
No, because you shot.
Because I've been shot.
Your Honour, are you on radio?
At this point of time, I will be
Honest, mate.
confiscating...
Yes, she's Honourable Papadopoulos. How can I help?
I'm definitely confiscating...
I'm just downstairs. We've got the individual down here, he's just talking to his lawyer. The lawyer isn't a registered lawyer. I don't know if that matters to you or not, but yeah, just thought I'd let you know. And I've also got Vic Pyle asking if you were upstairs.
Yes, I'm upstairs. I'm ready. Is everyone ready?
I think the lawyer is still just wanting to have a chat with his client.
No, they're ready.
before
They're
we go.
ready.
I'll just double check though, and then I'll get back to you.
Alright, if he's up there, I'll head up there and have a chat.
Please let them know that they have
Yep.
4 minutes.
No worries, all good. Excuse me.
Change it to 3.
Yes, Stephen.
I just was on the radio to His Honour. He said you got 4 minutes if you need to talk to your client, and then we'll be starting.
Thanks, Stephen.
So yeah, unless you're ready to go up now, that is.
Are you ready to go off now?
Or do you
Let's
still need a bit
go.
extra
We
time?
take our 4 minutes. Take 4 minutes.
Yeah. Actually, could I just move you upstairs, just for
Yeah.
make things easier, just
G'day,
to the
guys.
upstairs cells?
Hey, Ronnie. I'm back here
Hey, who's
already.
this?
Hey, that was here 2 days
Just-
ago.
Can you guys come to
It was
the?
Drag Fleet, Drag and Drag.
Actually, before I do that, I don't.
Oh,
We're
what
playing
the hell?
OG Fortnite on those
Oh, come over
computers
here,
over
come
there.
over here, come over here.
I'm not sure. Has anyone?
What the hell, what happened to Greg?
Has the sheriff
Fleet?
talked to you at all before
No,
me?
I remember last time I
No.
played, you were going down.
No. Okay.
Trying to get
cool.
him.
Just
Oh,
not
like,
sure
you
where
were
everything
Greg
was
Fleet,
at,
I'm like,
so I'll
what the
just
What's
read
the
you
name?
your caution, and then give you a quick search, and
the
then
lawyer
take you
represents-
up.
Oh, DeAndre.
I've already been searched. I'm
Yeah,
unlawfully, so
but I have
I'm,
to.
I'm happy for you to check what's in my pockets.
Yeah,
to be
I
fair, everyone to be
still
safe.
have to
Yeah.
search you,
Oh,
even
yeah,
if
yeah,
Vic Pyle already searched you, because it's just something to do with courts. We have
Yep,
to
no
do that.
worries.
He was to go here with
yeah.
his shovel. And you're even better.
Because
Remember
if
when
Vic
you went out
Pyle
here
for
and
some
said,
reason didn't pull something
we
off
let
you
it
that
go,
they should have, because they might not,
Yeah,
they've got different rules, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just easier if we do it as well. That's the only reason. Hi, sir. I am Sheriff Officer Stephen Palms. You're currently in custody of the Victorian Department of Justice. You'll be held in our custody until your trial, which is likely to be in about 4 minutes. If you require time to contact a lawyer, which you don't because you've already got one, or a loved one, please let us know. Please let us know if you need any food or water, as this can be arranged. Please let us. Please know that you're not permitted to talk in the courtroom unless you're granted leave to do so by the magistrate. In this case,
Yep.
you must also keep all language civil. No swearing or other derogative comments are permitted. And you must always refer to the magistrate
Vic Carter,
as your
Stephen.
honour or sir. Go ahead.
Do me a favour, mate. Can you double check the my guy's name for me? I just want to make sure I got it correct.
Yeah, no worries, can do. Can I see your name?
Yes.
Yeah, just a bit. I wanted to know what it was. It's Jackie Legs.
Hey, fam, thank you so much.
No worries, all good. Yeah, I
I'm
think
back,
he
sorry,
forgot.
I had to run.
So don't call. Okay, this has happened before, so I'm giving you a bit of a warning.
MCV to Sheriff.
Go ahead.
How long has it been? I believe it's been over 3 to 4 minutes now.
I don't think so. It hasn't been that long, has it? It hasn't been 3 to 4 minutes, has it?
And I'm asking
it's
how
been-
long
Would
it's
have been.
been.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
close.
like 2
Sheriff?
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close to it. It's nearly. We should be heading up.
Sorry,
now.
Honor, I didn't catch that last bit. What was that?
How long has the defendant and his so-called parent lawyer been speaking for now?
Not that long, because I had to interrupt just to read him the caution and the rules and also give him a search. So I'm just doing that at the moment, because that hasn't happened yet. So don't call him the magistrate mate or anything along those lines. Just
I
make sure you
understand.
always
Yep.
call him sir or your honour.
Yep.
Because otherwise you will get contempt of court,
No problem.
especially with the one we got at the moment. He is very strict on those things.
No worries.
Which magistrate is it today?
It's John.
Yeah, John.
Papadopoulos.
I
don't know
can't even
John
pronounce
yet.
his last name.
Good.
I'll just
he's
come
tough,
in
but
and
fair.
give you a quick search, okay? Yep, it's all good. Just make sure you're not using your phone or radio in court as well. Otherwise that will get taken off you. Might just take him up if that's alright by you.
Yep.
Yep. No.
You want to take him or shall I? Also, are we wearing vests in court today?
No. It's just while I'm down here and out in the car park area, it's just best to keep your vest on. And when we go up, we take them off.
Okay.
Hey, Sheriff.
Yes.
By any chance, did you buy a car a
Could
couple
you just
days
turn
ago?
around? That way I can stick cuffs on you.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Was it an entity
Appreciate
XXL?
the compliance.
Yeah.
No worries.
Oh,
Come on, just come through.
Third. Do you like the car?
I do. It's great.
Just
I
lock
love
this
it.
again.
Yeah.
That way everyone knows
one,
where
mate.
it's at.
Have the airbags
Hey,
been
you want-
deployed yet?
Want to just come?
No.
He'll be up as soon as he's ready. This way. Just downstairs.
That's lucky that the airbags have been deployed. They can try to scam you with that.
Whew. Humid in my head.
Sorry, sir. Is the court in the car park?
No, it's upstairs. But this
there's
is how
another door.
we.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how we get up
Someone
there.
else drive it. And the actual
Just
car
think about your anti-muscle when we get to the door, and that
No
will
worries.
take you up. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Can you do?
Prosecution and just looking.
Just walk in here for now.
Mate, that car's gonna blow up
Oh,
pretty
you're okay,
soon if you don't service it. You don't
Yeah.
know what I've done in that car.
All right. Well, I'll make sure to get it looked at by TBT.
So,
Definitely do, mate.
do you need any extra time, or are you guys all set?
I'm already.
Yep,
Okay.
Ready.
Yeah, no worries. I just thought I'd check before we go any further.
Yep.
That way I know where things are at. Where is my vest? You muscle.
MCV to Sheriff.
Go ahead, Your Honour.
Is the defense
these, mate?
all
All
ready
good?
now?
Mate,
Yes,
I'll
we're
try my
upstairs
best.
and we're ready to come in when you're
Okay.
ready.
I was
I
born
believe
ready.
you can
Don't worry
get
about
this
it,
done.
Jump in, guys.
I've got you, mate.
No
Don't
worries,
worry
all
about
good. We'll bring him in now.
Thank you.
Okay, Jonah. So, just follow me. Just make sure you obviously don't try and hurt anyone. But because you're being compliant, I won't stick you back in cuffs. But if you weren't, I would.
Yep. No worries.
Just for safety. You know, if you're arcing up or whatever.
I've nothing to be arcing up about. I've
Yeah.
done.
All good, but just letting you know.
Yep.
So just come here and stand just here at the desk.
it. Where do I stand?
Just here at the desk. Somewhere.
You're whispering, mate. Can you please speak up?
Can't hear me.
Sorry.
Just over.
Just over. You'll be standing next to him, just over there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go at the front and be?
Up to you. What do you reckon?
I don't care.
All right, I'll hop up the front then.
Easy.
Hey, if we are ready, is that correct? Both sides ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor. We are ready.
Okay. All right. So the time is 3:31 p.m. All right. Can I get for the record the name of the rank of the and the name of the officer that is before me?
Yes, Your Honor. You may approach the bench to show my badge.
I suppose so. Yes.
So, For the record, my name's Osakirito Kirigaya, probationary officer of Victoria Police.
Okay, thank you, probationary constable. All right, could I get the defendant and legal representative's name?
Would you like my ID, or do you want me to just to tell you?
Actually, come up and show me.
There you go, My Honor.
Thank
Your Honor.
you. So you're the defense lawyer, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay, no problem. I'll put you down as that. Apparently, you were getting charged with whatever. Yeah, anyway. Give me 1 second.
Your Honor, sorry to butt in. I've just corrected the names underneath the first evidence.
Yes,
I do
I
apologize.
see. That's fine. All right. So just before we start out, you're requesting 60 weeks in the MRC. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Give me one. All right. Okay. So the charges I believe that we have are evasion of police slash evade police being in a police pursuit slash. Yeah, I think I know which one it is. So evasion of police, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And
Sorry,
we have a
didn't see ya.
second, and we have another charge: possession of a large quantity of drugs. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So this is, I'm gonna direct this at the defense and the counsel. What are we pleading? Are we pleading not guilty? Guilty?
We are pleading guilty to the large quantity of the drugs. We're pleading not guilty to the what was the yeah.
Okay. So you're pleading guilty to the drug. Your client's pleading guilty to the possession of a large quantity of a drug, and not guilty to the evading police. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, no problem. So has everyone been to a court case before, or?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So what will happen is I'll speak to the prosecution, which is the officer there. The court will need to prove to me beyond reasonable doubt that what the defendant has done is what the defendant has done and why it is a crime, and basically they will need to prove to me that, and then basically they'll speak to me, tell me their version of events, and then we'll go to the defense. Understand?
Understood,
Everyone,
Your Honor.
you understand what happens? Okay. So basically, we'll start off with the opening argument. By the way, you cannot object to opening or closing argument. So we'll start with the victim. Obviously, they approach prosecution. They always go first. I believe it's probationary constable Kigara.
Kirigaya, Your Honor.
Yes, I'll let you go. Give me your. Sorry if it's a bit rushed. It just feels a bit rushed today. But anyway, basically, if you can tell me your opening argument.
Yes, Your Honor. I was involved in a drug call. I was en route to it down at the pier. I drove to the pier. I sat up on that little bridge at their little entrance there, if you've been there, Your Honor. Pardon?
Don't.
Sorry, I just heard
understand.
somebody shout out. I do apologize.
Don't worry. Just.
So I was just sitting there, watching everything. I had my phone up, having a look down at the pier, see if I can see anybody down there, passing off stuff to locals, or the locals speaking to other people. I sat there for a good 10 minutes. I watched this individual speak to a few locals, possibly handing out Christmas cards. I wasn't going to speak to him about any of the drug calls. I decided to drive down and see if I can have a chat to the gentleman. The gentleman's either spotted me or thought it was a bright idea to run to the right side of the bridge and jump off the side of the pier. As soon as I saw that, Your Honor, I put my car into reverse, radioed over saying, I've just had someone jumped over the pier, possibly fleeing. I drove off the side of the pier where some big boat drove off. Went down, chucked the lights on, went to where the individual was, which was under the pier. I then parked up, jumped out, and yelled to the gentleman, "Hey mate, stop please." He started running towards the water. I then shouted again, "So you need to stop, otherwise you're going to get evading or fleeing." I can't exactly remember what I said, but it was along the lines of that. He continued to run into the water. I decided to start running in the water and radio over, needing help, needing backup. Continued to run in water. He started swimming. I then followed. He just kept swimming towards the edge of the pier. I shouted out to him once more time, "You need to stop." He refused. He dived under the water multiple times. I tried to follow him. He continued to how do I say this? Swim under the water unsafely. Continued. I lost sight of him. We had a few big bold officers around, looking for the individual. We had a third officer find the individual incapacitated in the water. Once we got him out of the water, we provided basic medical. Once that was done, we got him up to his feet because there was no AV around. I then placed him into custody, read him his rights, and asked for his ID and gave him a search on scene. Upon that search, he was in possession of 88 buds of weed and a firearm. It's a legal firearm. He has all the license, which is fine, but it was the evade and the weed that I told him he was going to get charged with. I then placed him back in my vehicle and decided to drive him to Vinewood. That is all in the evidence of the body cam as well, Your Honor.
Okay, is that your opening statement done?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that was very long and precise and like very clear. But anyway, we will go to the defense for their opening statement. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, it wasn't directed at you. It was directed at the individual with the very white hair with the white. Anyway, we'll go to the defense. So, would you like to go to your opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
I don't know
Yes,
why
Your
I'm
Honor.
doing that. Sorry. Go ahead. Stay back at your desk. You can do it from there.
My bad, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
That's
about
fine. That's fine. Just waiting for your opening statement.
that. Okay, so as we plead not guilty to the pursuit charge, what happened was my client, he jumped off the pier for a swim. He didn't see any lights. He didn't see the police come behind him. He didn't know he was detained or whatsoever. Well, I don't actually think he even was detained whatsoever. And he jumped off, went for a swim, and then the police, as he's already in the water, and he's not a very good swimmer. He thought swimming was going to be easier. He kept accidentally diving down into the water, and he kept hearing muffled voices in the water, and he wasn't very good, so he couldn't get up and get to the officer. He tried his best. It was all a misunderstanding. He tried. He wasn't a very good swimmer. As you saw, he needed medical attention after he got out of the water, as he drowned pretty much. And it wasn't his fault, as he jumped into the water before the officer put any lights on or did any sort of detaining. And then the officer yelled out to him and had their lights on, as my client had no chance of actually knowing what's going on, as he was stuck in the water, had very bad eyesight from like being in the water, if you understand what I mean, and he couldn't hear properly. Everything was muffled, and yeah, that's my opening statement, Your Honor.
Okay. Can I ask, if your client wasn't so good at swimming, why is he jumping in the water?
Your Honor, he thought he had an understanding that he was better at swimming, but just on this day, his muscles weren't very flexible, and
Okay, I get the
he
picture.
just it was just very hard for him at today. He's done it before, but today it was very hard for him, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Is that the opening statement then?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Just gonna go to the prosecution. Would you like to say or make anything known into those? Would you like to rebuttal and what? So basically, this is your time to rebuttal. So what would you like it to say in response to the opening statement by the defense?
Just a few things, Your Honor, if I may explain it a few times. If you refer to the body cam as I go, it's totally up to you. A few times, the gentleman jumped off saying he was going for a swim. If he knew he wasn't a good swimmer, would you not reckon just walking along the beach like you were before I rocked up underneath the pier would have been fine, instead of going for a swim, if you knew you weren't a good swimmer?
Anything else?
The other thing would be if you weren't a good swimmer and you could see officers trying to swim after you, wouldn't you try and stop and allow the officers to help you? That would be it, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. We'll go to the defense. What would you like to say in response of that?
Your Honor, my client's main concern was keeping his head out of the water and trying to survive, mainly. He values his life much more than getting arrested. So what he was doing was trying to get his head out of the water, and since swimming for him, usually it's pretty easy for him. He actually is an alright swimmer usually, but today he was very winded.
Over the road. Sorry. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, Your Honor.
Continue defense.
My client, he felt very winded at the pier jump. Usually he's a very good swimmer, but he was just learning how to do jumps into the water, which, well, I'd say I recommend it for him as he was trying to learn how to become a better swimmer, but he got very winded into the water, and it was very hard for him to keep his head out of the water, and he was doing everything he could.
I'm just gonna, let's just understand that he's gone into the water and he's been taken out, so let's cut that down a bit. Anything else you'd like to say?
I would like to mention that nothing else, Your Honor. Nothing else.
Nothing else? You sure?
I'm sure, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll go to the would both parties like to go to closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I'd just like to add something, if possible.
Yes, you can do that.
I didn't consent to a search, but I was searched anyway.
Mr. Jackie Legs,
yes, Your Honor.
even if you don't consent, that doesn't mean that the officer has the right not to search you. His job is to search you under the law if he deems so, and if he suspects you of doing a crime. So, but anyway, thank you for letting me know. I'll go to the prosecution for their closing statement. Just remember, no objections to closing statement. Prosecution, you may go ahead now.
Your Honor, on just two things in my closing statement. Just to clarify, under the laws and practices of Bitcoin. If you do anything, any sort of crime or anything like that, this is for the defendant knowledge. Apologies. Under any laws or any act
Sheriff
break,
055
you
is
waive the
clocking on
rights
duty.
of a discussion about being searched and privacy. If you're under our custody, that privacy is waived just for our safety, your safety, and to ascertain any evidence or anything linking to the second thing as well, Your Honor. We provided. Actually, no, I won't say that. I will just leave it at that, Your Honor.
Is that it?
Yes, Your Honor. Apologies.
Okay. Defense. Yes, Mr. Legs.
So sorry, Your Honor. I'd just like to add to the fact that once I was dragged out of the water after apparently he said that I was being detained, that's when the search was conducted, and I wasn't made aware of me doing anything incriminating. As I said, I jumped, as my lawyer said, I did jump in the water, but I was unaware, and then when I woke up and came to, that's when the search was conducted. So yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll go to the counsel. Councilman, would you like to go to the closing statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
For our for my closing statement, I would like to mention that my client, he wasn't very, it was just a very bad situation for him. He had no idea he was getting stopped. He didn't know what was going on, and he got stopped already once he was in the water, winded, and he couldn't hear the police. Everything was all muffled. He couldn't see anything. It's just a very bad situation for my client. He could not tell anything that was going on, and he did drown, which does help with my point that he was very winded in the ocean, and was valuing his safety more than anything. That's it, Your Honor.
Okay. I've got one question, and I'll make it very quick. Why did your client yell out, "I'm going to swim"? I'm just going swimming. If he didn't know he was being chased, why did he yell out, "I'm going for a swim"? Why would anyone yell out, "I'm going to swim," especially when a police officer is obviously near them? Last time I checked, swimming wasn't illegal.
Your Honor, I can answer that question for you.
Okay.
He mentioned that he was going for a swim, so the police officer didn't know that. So the police officer didn't think he was trying to flee him. As the police officer also didn't have his lights on at the time, he was mentioning to the police officer that he was going for a swim. So then the officer knew what he was doing.
No problem. Thank you for that answer. I'm gonna go to my. Thank you for those closing statements. I'm gonna go to my chambers and deliberate. I'll be 1 minute. Actually, I might just do something quickly here instead. Might deliberate here. Okay, can both parties hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, just before I go to a verdict, I'm gonna just make one statement. If you're not happy about the way that this case turns out, you can take this to the ECV. But I'll go to the verdict now. So, because you've already pled guilty to the possession of a large quantity of drugs, obviously you're going to be found guilty. Obviously, I understand this is for leniency. As for the 60 weeks, I'm gonna go down to. Sorry. For the evading of police, I'm just going to ask a question, and this is a rhetorical question. So, anyway, if you want to tell me
He's at the front.
another at the time. Anyway, if your client was not aware that he was being chased by police, can he not see the blue and red lights behind flashing in the area? It's obviously beaming off the obviously. I'm not going to go into that because you'll take too long. But what I'm trying to say is obviously the environment and the lights. Obviously, anyone can still see lights because flashing lights because they. Anyway, I'm very sorry. This has been a very short podcast, and obviously because of the time, so I do apologize. But anyway, I'm going to find the defendant guilty due to the fact was I believe he knew that he was being chased. And for the weeks, officer, did you request 60?
I was going to give him 60, yes.
Okay, I'm unfortunately, if you're not happy with this, you can give him 40 weeks. I'm gonna give him 40 weeks due to the fact that this has been a little bit long, and short, but also if you have any problems with that, you can have a chat with me. But anyway, and I will give him medium fines for both charges. Anyway, this case is now closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Case is now closed. Thank you. Officer, could I have a chat with you? Just for a quick minute.
That wasn't how to read the charges.
These things, I'm getting stuck on this.
Bailiff, were you able to get those charges?
Alright, I can't, what did you say?
Oh, I was talking to the bailiff.
Okay.
He's... not
Bailiff,
responding.
did you get the charges or?
Hey, Stephen.
Yeah.
I really have to talk to you something about after a tsunami.
He's not replying, so I'll just do it.
After tsunami, sure.
I haven't got time to do the charges before, I'm sorry.
I really need to talk to you something.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an emergency after tsunami. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, all good.
I think I've already been dealt the charges. I'm not too sure.
Stephen.
But
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
If he hasn't been given the charges, would you be able to quickly run it through with Mr. Lasman?
Yeah. Liesman, do you have the charges?
Not on me, no.
No? Oh.
Sorry, I had to run for a little bit towards the end there. Fighting demons.
I wasn't able to grab them.
I'll go grab him from the judge.
Please do.
Darkman on radio.
Sorry, Magistrate, what were the charges for that individual, please?
Did you want to give him his weeks on that before anything, just in case he doesn't come back?
I just would like to thank that officer for telling me to take my hat off. I totally forgot.
We're trying to find out what the charges were.
So it was guilty on possession of drugs because he did plead guilty for it.
You might want to tell Stephen that.
Stephen?
Yeah.
So it was guilty on all accounts, evading police and possession of a large quantity.
Possession of
medium
large
fines and 40
of,
weeks.
Drugs.
Sorry, it's
Alright,
going on too fast. Sorry. Got large drugs, yes.
Yep. And then the evade.
Evade, no worries.
If you just want to escort to the...
And how many weeks?
40.
40.
Yes.
Easy.
I never did.
Was there any
Yeah,
fines
fine,
involved?
catch up now.
The charges are medium, but no fines.
Okay.
We only
Not
have
have time.
10 minutes left, so
Yeah, you need to, like, otherwise we'll get stuck in here and you won't be able to, like, get out.
Oh, I'm
Get
not.
off your ladder.
Alright. So wait, can you just give it to me now?
Follow the sheriff, please.
Am I on the wrong way?
Okay.
Not bad.
So by rights, if you give him his weeks now, he should fly back into the jail when he comes back.
Yeah, but he'll have stuff on him, which he shouldn't have in the MRC.
Alright, drop him.
So I'm sure the gentleman will happily fly straight back in here.
Yes.
100%.
Uh,
It'll be fine.
so medium. So let's.
Hello, Ty.
What halfway between
I
3
didn't
and
expect
5
to
be?
see you on this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect you to walk through the door.
Probably, I don't know,
Is it a day off of demon work?
4,000.
No, I'm always fine.
So you're getting 4,000 for the large quantity of drug of dependence.
Cutting.
And
Are you doing your sheriff's job role?
I can't change it because it conflicts with the VP.
Make sure you're requesting fire prayer whenever you're doing court case, please.
3.
Were you just dead in your head, Mr. James?
Briefly, yes.
So that's why you missed,
How do I figure out halfway?
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Apologies.
No problem.
Got 50 seconds.
If I can't get it to you by the time it's up, I'll give it
It
to you
is
when you get
way
back.
too hot to have a drink. I don't want to drink.
What do you
God,
mean?
I could
It's
really go
storming
for a
in
nice
my
quality cola.
brain.
Oh, in WA, it's reached 40 degrees.
Imagine having a brain in WA though. That's like.
I'll give it to you when you get back.
Yeah, make sure you just give him the charges now, and then we'll
fly out.
do the sentencing after.
I will see you guys straight after tsunami.
Too short. Give him this extra one. Don't have time. I'll give it to you when you fly back.
Bye.
There you go.
Oh, of course, address.
Okay, stop streaming. Better check to see if anyone's made any comments before I do that. No, I'll be back after Tsunami is finished.